Well, Celebrate Our Youth Day, the intention of it too is to encourage people to build the assets of our young people or build the strengths of our young people. Rather than focusing on deficits or rather than focusing on negatives, we want to focus on the positive things. So what you see happen here today is young people showcasing their talent, young people showcasing what they do, but also we're celebrating the people that help them to develop as well. So different organizations, including schools, the cadets, the scouts, the Girls Brigade, all those important and key organizations help our young people to succeed. So that is our intention today, to celebrate all of these things.
More and more we have to understand that the more protective factors that we expose our young people to, the more likelihood that they will not gravitate to things like drugs or certain at-risk behaviors and so forth. And I think that this event, which is all focusing on the developmental assets of young people, is so important.
Far too long, the government has asked the private sector to be good corporate citizens and to invest in youth. Yes, there's many government programs that focus on youth, but I would like to see a more joined up approach where everyone in government, regardless of where you work or what you do, to get involved in youth programs. And I think this is an excellent opportunity for us to do that. The more we expose our young people to government, the more good employees we can have in terms of people seeing the public sector as a real option for them to work in. I am the product of that. I very early went to work for the Immigration Department as work experience, and I loved it, and here I am today. So I'm a shining example of how work experience in government can make you a good citizen. I want to commend the Ministry of Education for the work they've been doing with bringing young people into work in their ministry. I would like to see that expand across all our ministries and portfolios. Every couple of days of the week I buck up on students in the corridors and have a chat with them, and they're really enjoying their time working in the ministry. And I think that's so very important.
Well, I'm the founder of Cayman Islands Youth Development Consortium, and we started a campaign called Supporting Cayman Youth. That's the reason why we have the website supportingcaymanyouth.com. The idea is to acknowledge persons and celebrate partnerships and opportunities that help our young people to develop the assets that help them to become successful as adults later on in their lives. So the key assets are the external assets, which are organizations, parents, the community that build them externally, but also internally, there are assets that they're responsible for. So being committed to learning, positive values, and so utilize the things that they're taught earlier on as they get older. So the idea is to bring this kind of event every year. We started in 2010. There was a proclamation that was signed by the Honorable Makiva Bush to acknowledge January as Support Our Youth Month. And so Celebrate Our Youth Day is an event in that month. So it started in 2010. We skipped 2011, but we got some resources to be able to pull it off this year. So we're grateful to the sponsors that came on board. Cayman National is our biggest sponsor. Then KPMG, CIBC, Stewards Walkers, Hersan, all those organizations, all those businesses has helped us to bring this to success.